It's about time I put this up. Excuse me. So when I wake in the morning, I look through my third eye. So basically, my eyes are closed, and I just focus in the center of my forehead, and I see things. Sometimes it's eyes looking back at me. Sometimes it's little like visions or people or snapshots of something, and lots of times there's like when my eyes are closed and I blink, I'll see green energy aura going out to places, and usually there's always when something's going on, there's this black muck dark film that tries to come in and stop and block the images and keep me from seeing them. So that's a trip. But just a couple mornings ago, I was what's happening, bald head? Just a couple mornings ago, I was looking through my third eye, seeing what was happening, and it was quite intense. So I was able to see a war happening. I saw these little alien-like creatures, which, if you look on my Facebook page, you'll see I just started seeing them on Facebook after I saw them sleeping vision, looking through my third eye. But they were much smaller, so the one that they're showing must be there must be different like worker bees and larger parts of whatever race they are. So they were looking at me, wanting me to go with first in regular human form. Start with that, and they wanted me to go with them, and my gift of discernment was like, yeah, no, we ain't going with you. So then they decloaked, and there they were like that, and I'm like, oh hell no! So I backtracked. So I'm thinking if this is a dream and not my third eye. What the heck? Anyhow, a little mix up here. So anyhow, I ran back to her. This was just before I woke up into my third eye. So I went backwards. And I ran into this area which I thought was fortified and secured. Went in there for help, and these other people chased me in there. And they again presented themselves like humans, and they're like, "Yeah, he has to come with us." I'm like, "Don't let me go with them. I need your protection." And these people were like, "Yeah, no, they're gonna take you." The first they were like, "No, we're gonna keep him with us. We have to do what we have to do." And then the other things that chased me into human form decloaked before their eyes, and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do? We have to hand him over, or we're gonna be freaking smited, taken out." So when they handed me, cuffed me, they cuffed me. They like, let us cuff him for you. So they cuffed me for them, but looked at me and gave me the keys to the cuffs. So I'm walking with them. And as I'm walking off with them, I undo the cuffs and turn around and freaking run back in that direction. That was a trip. But what I was shown, I'm pretty sure this was I was pretty sure this is the third eye part, which was really intense. So I was shown the battlefield of what is to take place. And man, you think they're taking out Star Wars and they're using the ground laser beams. They will be putting on the field the robots to be shooting. That's a trip. So now you're going to have soldiers on the field mixed in with robots on the field. But what was totally intense and crazy was giants, but just like humanoid giants, they weren't robots because they were too flexible, moving too good. And these guys were so big that they had custom designed helmets where they had humanoids in the regular humans in the helmets geared up. So wherever these giants were walking and marching and turning, they had a regular human also with a treetop shot to be able to shoot and do as well, like a twofer, a giant with big freaking battle guns in his hands moving around, and a regular human in his helmet, on the top of his helmet, batting down and shooting from there as well. And I'm in the middle of this battlefield watching everything like, whoa. And I say this here, and I don't care if you think I'm nuts, cuckoo birds, or what have you, but many of my visions have come to fruition on TV. So now when I see this shit, I just speak it, let you know what's coming down the pike, because this is some stuff that is out of this world. And um, it's like I want to give a warning to all of the militaries, including Israel, when you're shooting these laser beams, when you're shooting them at each other here on this playing field, that's one thing. When you're facing them to the sky and you're shooting them out and you don't know what's out there, or you do, but you're afraid to tell the sheep, you need to watch where those rays and those beams are going out, what they're hitting and what they're killing, because there is consequences to you missing your targets and it going off into infinity and hitting other things and other targets. We are in for the biggest war that the world and the realms have ever seen. It's going to be the biggest war spiritually and physically. And if they don't put a kibosh to this quickly, it is going to be shit like you've never seen before. All right, folks, have a good one. Enjoy, stay safe. You know, my spidey senses hasn't gone off like the sky is falling, but the sky is falling. So I'm just prepping the best I can. Hopefully you are too. And it just sucks because half of the things I wasn't thinking about is if these knuckleheads do drop a nuke, you're not even going to be able to go outside to get any of the food you think you're going to have out there or water you think you're going to have out there, because you're going to have to barricade yourself in your house for 2 weeks so you don't get contaminated with the fallout. All right. Poop, poop. Have a good one. Let's see if we have any comments here. Bald head. Mike. Yeah, we try, we don't care if people think that we're nuts or what the heck is going on. Oh, I was watching a cool, I shared it to my timeline, Another Exorcist, which is pretty spot on. I mean, the darn thing's an hour and a half, and it takes quite an individual to captivate my attention for more than 5 minutes. And this guy was so spot on and on point that I was listening to him and concurring and agreeing with a lot that he had to say. All right, guys, take care. God bless.